like the doors closing in or everything becoming smaller. Like, what the fuck? Is that seriously how dumb and disgusting these pedophiles are? The pedophiles put nothing but bots into the match and they expect me not to notice? Like, what the fuck? Worst part is they have that pedophile Tesla roaming around. It's part of their pedophile organization, so it's even fucking worse. Causes like 500 billion extra points of damage. Well-established pedophiles causing issues. Fucking devastating. Dang it. Oh, it's so fucking savage, man. I'm so pissed. All these pedophiles exchanging my assets behind the scenes. Savage. Oh man, I'm gonna mute this sometime. That's so fucking crazy. I hate when pedophiles do this shit. I'm gonna mute this. when this happens. Oh, it's so savage. All garbage at remedially garbage prices. Can't be considered a sale if I'm not gonna buy. What the fuck? Not to be a jerk or anything, but that's legitimately how I see it. Gonna be at this again for a few minutes.
Yes.
There you go, hacked movements again. Fucking sick of pedophiles, man. Fucking pedophiles, man. I fucking swear, man. This is such fucking bullshit when this many pedophiles get into my network. pedophile goes around raping underage fucking females, and these pedophiles endorse it just because they're hacking everyone's fucking devices. So disgusting. The pedophiles hack my fucking device, and the pedophiles try to claim that they're getting anything of worth when they get paper thin fucking pedophile examples of outfits. A pedophile color scheme that everyone fucking dislikes, even the pedophiles themselves dislike the pedophile color scheme that they came up with, that they've had for like hundreds of fucking years, that them and their pedophiles went around raping females with. And they thought it'd be a joke to endorse all these pedophiles that are now hacking my devices because they got these sick, sad, disgusting, ugly fucking pedophile outfits just because they went around raping and plagiarizing and thieving items such as these wands from people. That's how these pedophiles got outfits through these pedophile companies. And this main character, well, let me switch characters so you guys can see it, is an actual pedophile. Was convicted of multiple rape crimes, died of cancer due to his pedophile affiliations, and they still put him in a video game, multiple video games. That's how these pedophile networks roam around, violating and raping your kids behind the scenes. Whatever pedophile raped them already behind the scenes is who they use to invoke nightmares. Slenderman and all that was created because of these pedophile companies and all the pedophiles that they started siding with and reviving in video games and shit of that nature. One of the most popular examples of these pedophiles is Denzel Washington. And that pedophile does basically the same thing, but he does it in the light of supposedly offsetting these pedophiles. But he's a pedophile himself because he sided with all the pedophile factions and other pedophile factions. But he himself, as a solo person, claims to not be liable and whatnot. That's what made him somewhat popular in his pedophilia and his pedophile rage attacks. He would basically emulate me and would claim the same things I was claiming, but would at least stick to being logical. I wouldn't so much say pure about it, because I'd make sure everyone was pure, but they at least stuck to being logical, because they would get blocked for being pure, or using the word pure, or even thinking the word pure. I used to deal with this in dream states a lot whenever I would train people. So they stuck to being logical. They had a smarter group ahead of them that basically preemptively struck and saw the conversation unfolding and realized you just have to look at it from a different perspective and different viewpoint that's basically the same thing and uphold the same, if not higher values, because they're using the same thing. They'll call it, whenever you call them a pedophile, they'll call you garbage, and they'll try to offset everything that you called them, and they'll try to latch it onto you off of the fact that they're a bunch of pedophiles. And they have your image and whatnot, or other people's images that they're going to attack you with. And this is how the pedophile regime in the United States, in the pedophile states of America, or the pedophile states of pedophilia, basically roam around. They're not in the United States of America like me, but you know, that's just me. I don't let pedophiles near me. That's just that. I don't give a fuck. I get pissed. I even kicked out Voodoo the other day. I got so fucking aggro raged out that a pedophile bitch started mocking me because they thought I wouldn't. Because I have no way of recording all my external lines and whatnot. Now it's starting to show up that they're hacking my devices, and it's starting to at least become visible to the point where I can at least press charges. So let's see if I get a few $1 billion out of this. I'm gonna sue all the pedophiles regardless of how many of their pedophiles, cover everything up. I'm gonna mute this for a few minutes. All right, so due to that outfit, the pedophiles are probably trying to override my identity and everything I just spoke of, since I'm basically a Taurus or whatever, astrological sign. So this is how the pedophiles roam around mocking me. And not to mention that supposedly the bull mastiff was created due to me as infinity. So, and my business schemes, or business plans and business schemes, and my business anti-schemes. So
Marked a location. Help! Excellent. I need a side scope.
Follow me!
So all I could think of right now is the U.S. is a bunch of the U.S. is a bunch of pedophiles right now, and it made me think how shameful, dude. Our number one fucking powerhouse country in the world, when it comes down to being a bitch about everything, breaking and entering, being a piece of shit, regardless, and then still doing it sometimes with class. So, I mean, same thing with all the other major countries and whatnot before they went around raping all these smaller countries and telling them, oh no, just go be a piece of shit to get your worldwide fame and notoriety. But it's like, holy shit, to think that it's getting this bad already behind the scenes, that they falsify information through pedophiles that were technically considered, or were supposed to be considered at the status of president. Like, holy shit. This country has gone to shit just because they plagiarized my work one fucking time. They went around plagiarizing everything else I would do and wouldn't do if I was. They would even question me in my dream states. What if you were being harassed like this? How far would you take it? Well, I'd go around massacring this bitch, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch, and then since those people are somehow affiliated, I'd also make sure to kill them, and also to save their lives, to undignify their fucking humanity within that whole structure. I would also kill them sometimes off of those. Mainly in dream states, I always give them that benefit of a doubt. I don't do it to good people that are getting tortured
Follow
by
me!
people, such as like, or I don't do it to people being used. So I guess that's also another reason. So I guess that's why I would just go around killing pedophiles, like Biden and whatnot. Even Trump was such a fucking remedial ass piece of shit of an excuse of a person that I had to have pity on his remedial fucking reality of being so stupid that he's like, oh, I got a hot wife, I got money, I got a hot daughter, I got fucking a kid that's gonna carry on my fucking legacy as a dumb bitch and like double my dumb bitch reality, but like totally to the right spectrum. So, hey, and this kid got plagiarized for Spectrum ISP because he came up with Infinity ISP and Infinity Gaming ISP, and they're like, oh, well, for fuck's sakes, let's go plagiarize that shit too, since he's got the spectrums down, and he was gonna name it Spectrum ISP as his working title. For fuck's sakes. Now I see why it all hit. Now I see why that pedophile Biden that was supposedly on my team really stabbed me in the back. And this kid saying that all these pedophiles basically did that to him. They all claim to be on his side, and bam, rape. I wonder if this is just to narrow down all the pedophiles in the country. I become president the first time, but not on my second consecutive term, in order to shut down the pedophile that's in my regime, causing all this pedophile leaks when we had all the data, all the computer systems, all the aliens, everything to offset their pedophilia and any crime throughout the fucking world just off their brainwaves, as this streamer, as this face just claims. Like, what the fuck? These pedophiles really pissed me off. I hope my back-end cabinet doesn't get me really impeached, or hopefully, oh wait, oh fuck, those pedophiles are what led me down this path and now I'm fucked. Let's see if the pedophiles in court and their courts get overridden and hacked and erased and shit. I might as well
Enemy
do it.
spotted.
I
For real this time.
Just bomb their buildings right after. No one goes to the courthouses right now.
Come to me!
I'd bomb everything. What the fuck? If I had even one or two stealth planes that are gonna make it by all the other pedophile fucking locations, then yeah. That's why you hack and hack their radars, so they never see you coming. The war that they caused in other countries now coming to their front door for having a pedophile regime polluting the whole world for the last few presidencies, or what were presidencies till pedophilia roamed around. Or something like that. I'm not into it. Kinda. So fucking sad. This country went to shit because a bunch of pedophiles plagiarized and influenced a few. I feel so. I knew I had to get this stopped before it was too late. I knew the damage was going to get pretty bad, but I did not expect it to get this bad.
I'm really sorry.
Come to me! Help! 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 Come to me!
Enemy spotted. For real this time.
Good job! Good job!
Through that wall.
Help!
Shit. Let's see if I can make it there.
Come to me!
Enemy spotted. For real this time.
Help! Come to me! Help!
No. Damn it.
Good job! Good job!
Just realized this guy was AFK. Very disconnected.
Good job!
And there's a guy crawling right over this ridge.
Good job!
No way. I should have just run. Savage. My hands got sweaty. That's savage. Damn it. GG. That sucks. All because that guy posted up 8 kills. It's like, oh, why aren't you getting this many kills, bro? Got hacked. Got hacked and got hacked. 2 levels away. I'm so stoked. But not stoked. No. Alright, I'm gonna mute this again for a few minutes. Actually, let's not. I'm just gonna leave it running for a bit. I'm in such an aggro raged out mood. Just avoiding the aggro rage. Nice. I don't even know how much that was, but yeah. And gun game's not available for another day, 1 hour, so I'm just gonna wait. Might run some power armor in a bit once I regain most of these points that I just lost. I've been at it for the last few matches I played, just losing and gaining. I hate when these streaks happen just because I don't want to, right when I think I don't want to play Livic, I'll play 1 or 2 matches. Fucking 30 points down the drain. And I'm like, oh, well, I have to regain some of it here. Regain like 5. or like 12 of them, and I get stuck trying to regain all of them instead of just like sticking to being myself. But it's like I wonder if they're hacking my network or breaking into my dream states off of me not being what's that considered? It's a complacency type. If we're being complacent type, or for not being complacent. Sorry, not for being complacent, but for not being complacent like them. It's technically for not being complacent at all and going with whatever I'm thinking, with what I'm trending with, which is technically not complacency. It's technically just, it's like probing, not really probing, gauging. Oh, yeah, gauging. It's like gauging the situation out. So it pisses me off. It's like when stupid people that think they're smart try to fucking play words. It's like, just don't side with pedophiles just because I guess you let your wife sleep with a pedophile. Don't ever fucking touch me again. Don't talk to me. And this is the shit that happens in dream states. Like, this is the last dream state, like, off of one of them, off of one of their wives that I thought was attractive, sleeping with a pedophile. All because they were
Excellent work.
Plagiarizing my word, pillaging and claiming mother. And then they thought it'd be a joke, like, to me. Like, it was gross. Like, it was beyond gross. I'm like Mormon when it comes down to it. I mean, I was born and raised, kind of, but off of, like, a separate sect that basically got brought down to Mexico and whatnot. But it was basically the main Mormon sect. But I don't see it as such. Mormonism is such rapism that you have to be from the original fucking like 10 bloodlines and stick to their
Enemies
10
ahead.
routines. Otherwise, you're fucking stuck in this shit fucking slew of pedophiles that claim to be speaking for God. But really, you're just speaking for a pedophile that roams around raping society as if they were God. Just because they have a chance to have this power such as God. That's the reason the Bible depicts 3 different identities, complete different identities. I've never really read the Bible or dabbled too much into it. I mean, I know a lot of it, but I haven't really like fully read it or gotten into being a total dick-sucking fucking piece of shit pedophile about it. Because that's all those fucking piece of shit pedophiles are. They decided with a pedophile in a different region that was like, oh, well, go rape this guy's wife and fucking see what magic you get from it. I mean, I'm not saying that there's no, you know what, I'll just not tell you that there's no negative repercussions or anything, but you know, pedophiles roamed around, and that's just life, bruh. Get it through your fucking heads. That's how I talked to God once, and that's how the pedophile really talked back to me, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, holy shit, man. I know I rage people out, but I mean, I get to the nitty-gritty insides to like the real person self, because I'm always so wholesome, I guess. Wholesome? Not wholesome. What's the word? Oh, shit. It's like wholesome. I'm trying to think. Oh, that sucks. I hate when this happens. Makes sense. The bots started shooting. They're eating up my brain data. All the info I would have gotten. They drained it with bots. But either way, yeah, like I give people a chance at life. That's the best way to put it. I give you you're not a reality check nor anything that fucking rude, but I give you a chance to realize what you were raped into, what you're being violated of, how you're being violated, and the reality check of no country is going to be able to do what I do because they all fucking raped and pillaged me to the point where I was like, oh well, go fuck yourself. Let's see when they match the vibes to everything I do, to where you fucking pedophiles get caught for all your fucking philandering and whatnot behind the scenes with a bunch of pedophiles that you thought would never get everyone in trouble, or at least called a bunch of pedophiles. I mean, you're supposed, well, whoever replaced Trump is a pedophile. Whoever replaced Trump, is pedophileness is like pedophilia is roaming around that much that those pedophiles were technically associated directly to pedophiles. Like, that's how all these regimes work. They're just like, oh, well, I'll go replace this guy with this guy. I'll go rape this person with this person. Not to be calling them all pedophiles, it makes it sound even worse. Like, I have a fucking... Well, I mean, I guess right now that's just like their end game. That's what they loop everything through. They're like, oh, well, fuck, dude, I'm gonna go rape your daughters. Oh, fuck, well, I'm gonna go rape whatever kids you're taking care of. Oh, well, fuck, I'm gonna go rape you in front of kids and rape them of their dignity at the same time. Oh, well, I'm gonna go rape every kid associated with you, so you never have a chance. Oh, look, even this streamer claims to have some of your kid viewers, so I'm gonna go rape them. And they legitimately drag it out to the nines, and worse in dream states. And that's what it's so fucked. Can't do it another way. Well, for mocking pedophiles, just got by like, hey, my dad's a pedophile. Decided with those pedophiles to get me like a paycheck from a network that would normally just like never even let me rape their females or get near their females just because I did it with the wrong intent. But you know, I'ma stick to saying it how I fucking said it. You stick to dealing with it. No. I knew I was gonna die, so I made sure this pedophile died with me. They sided against me, man. I have no fucking good rapport for anyone that sided against me in this pivotal of a fucking situation that I'm in. And they try to play it off as something other just because I tell them, you know what? It's as pivotal as you think. But just don't completely lose to anyone. And they all end up, the pedophiles manipulated that to something completely different, and game over. Fucking 6 points lost off of 2 fucking kill, or 1 kill, a bot kill. I ran straight into a hot spot. I thought my teammates had already, like, I don't know why I was thinking my teammates were like better than me or something. Like they had already cleared the city, like I would have cleared the city or something. But yeah, that was savagely what just happened. Ran into the city thinking there was no one there. Fucking faggots, man. I swear. I'm so pissed. I'm so over it. I legitimately wonder how many kids this country rapes per year to avoid paying me. And I mean of their own kids too. I don't just mean of the other countries that they consider shit countries themselves. They even stick to, oh well, it's only the original 13 colonies by this point, bro. The rest of you are just like politics. So just deal with it. Even white people with beards should watch out. Just deal with it. So all the pedophiles roamed around. Shit's real. I think the only reason I actually raged out is because of this country's manipulative legal system, where if there's one, if there's any way to not cancel out something, but there's any way to misconstrue it being if there's any way to even misconstrue an opening, that's just how they roam around. So they leave like plenty of like no such thing as openings, but like any argument point. There we go. If there's any argument point, not an opening, but if there's any argument point that they're going to claim as an opening, they even just like, they're like, oh well, they're paying more for my court to be alive during this pivotal time in your life where we're only sticking to the 13 colonies being the original bloodlines that are technically considered American. So I being from a different country, feel ashamed. I know you wouldn't, because you're a full-blown Mexican that they consider American. So you know what? Don't talk to me. It shames me. These courts are so not expensive, but you know, when it's a bunch of pedophiles that aren't you thinking like you, they are expensive. And there's no way to make a viable living or means with pedophiles on your side, even though they're what's polluting everyone by plagiarizing and taking everyone's money and putting it in offset networks and then falsifying information in front of everyone's face in order to falsify information in everyone's network. So I mean, like, I'm about to cry. My apologies. I can't deal with it. I'm not even considered American. They even have a Mexican that's like totally getting plagiarized for everything, considered more American than most of our 13 colonies. Just because he's so correct about everything, for lack of a better term. I'm sorry. I'm so stuck. And now he's mocking me in his own way. Breaks free of character just to mock me. They even have a kid on TV crying at the same time. Some overgrown ogreish looking, pufferfish looking thing. Totally puffing in and out. All heinously mocking me. Like, this is what you look like. Not the person mocking you. And not even the little kid crying on TV like a bitch. The bitch standard that basically everyone used to knock and beat the shit out of these pedophiles for doing. But after a few pedophiles went around covering up for the other pedophile groups that happened after that cycle, that's how many pedophiles made it on TV. They're making fun of us for the last couple of centuries and other networks too. Sorry, I'm just so fucking bored. This is how I used to mock people in my dream states, that I would tap into their perfect exact personalities, that I would actually get people lashing out trying to punch me, and I ended up starting like getting into like a fight system, and I ended up knocking like some over a few hundred people to like a few 100,000 people within a few seconds off of just one or two punches and one or two arguments. I'd knock out one person, and I had a system to basically to couple all their inebriation type systems, like basically everything that you basically feel when you get knocked out, like everything that it causes, just basically repeating that as like a brain signal. And it was something like that. I don't remember exactly how I was doing it. It was like teleportation of thought type reality, and then moving as fast as light is what the concept basically is. And I basically tag them all at once with that much force, with the same exact force, like basically mirroring it. And even then, and it was even before that, and I also had like a few thousand though, just within seconds of me just going around off of one argument, just like chin checking, like passively. It was just crazy. Not passively, but like, what the fuck's the word? Oh, like autonomously. Sorry, I don't know why I was saying passively. But either way, gonna mute this for a quick minute. Be right back. Gonna start the next match and then probably switch maps, but I doubt it. Probably just gonna stick to living for a few days. Maybe grind, learn the dynamics of getting back into pressing an 8-hour routine with an 8-hour workday. I've been on like a 12 to 15 hour stress day, so I'm just completely stressed out, frazzled, can't think of anything to do. Can't figure out a way out. Any of the jobs I get have contracts based around pedophiles that they roam around plagiarizing all my work, and then they're like, oh, well, you signed that fucking contract, bro. You should have fucking known. You should have fucking known that you needed a 9 to fucking 5, and that these pedophiles were gonna roam around and get to all the networks and offset these fucking contracts to where you lose everything anyways. So you know what? You should have fucking known. And being self-employed is just not really possible since I don't have any tools right now. Don't have a vehicle to really use. Don't have tools. Don't have a reliable... Oh, actually, I don't have family anymore. They all sided with pedophiles, so I just kind of avoid them. Don't have a vehicle, don't have tools, don't have anything to really get through. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to stress out less. I'm going to find a way through. It's just life. As sick, sad, as fucking bad as it's been dealt by these pedophiles in what used to be known as the United States of America. It's just called pedophilia. Pedophile land. Pedophile land was even too cool for them, so they got known as pedophilia. In the shape of what used to be an epic country. Let's go bomb. I would go bomb the edges, but there's a day where we're gonna reclaim our ground against pedophiles, even if they mock one of our own for dying to cancer and siding with pedophiles, and for being a bitch about it, and for bringing around this Asian routine. for thinking I wouldn't pick an Asian as my next character, or shit, my like poster boy. Eventually, it's how BTS and all these other groups became something. So yeah, I think I'm still gonna be myself and keep going through the cycle of poster boys, how I fucking want to. Awesome. So I give two fucking shits less about what company's involved or how I'm getting harassed or betrayed. As long as I got time to point out my fucking point of view, I'm gonna point out my point of view. I can be getting raped, ass raped, I'll break free just to point out my point of view. Shit, I'm not gonna go get myself back into them, but you know, if it happens that quick and instantly that they get back in right after, well, that's life. I only did it to break free for that reason. Won't be able to break out for any other reason. I already know it. Savage. That's what I get for joking. Sorry, I'm so fucked. I really am just too stressed right now. Can't even play the other character because there's a chance that I'm gonna get wrecked or something. It's because I'm not even doing good right now. Why even bring them into hell? Yeah, I'm gonna play. But whatever. I'm gonna play 1 or 2 more matches and then maybe switch poster boys for a bit. Back to the original. Well, like original. PUBG original. Muting this. Be right back.
Form up on me. No. Okay. Thank you. Okay. There can only be one winner. Let's go.
Whatever. I'm so flared out. I have a feeling I'm gonna die to one of these bots. Do to one of these bots. Be like a kid. Bot's gonna interest me and I'm just gonna be like, oh no. Got just enough time before this kid creeps around the corner. Game, set, match. Reality check. And there's the footsteps. Knew there was something in the area. Creepy as fuck too. I just hear him. Like the guy's totally trying to creep up. Oh, sorry, I forgot I had my mic on. Spot's like, oh, that's cool. In-game commentary as I'm playing. It's like I'm watching someone scream. Shut up.
No. Someone has been here. No. Wait. No. Okay. Okay. Help! Form up on me. Let's go. Charge! Charge! Wait. Wait. Okay. Someone has been here.
You have a whole squad. Whole squad on in the front of this building.
Watch
They're
out.
almost dead.
I'm really sorry.
Savage. It's all good. Oh, I'm so sorry you got knocked. I didn't expect that to happen. I feel like it's my fault.
Not a problem.
Not to be a dick. All because I'm pushing for these DP 28 kills.
Stay alert.
I think that's all of them. Savage. Oh man. Sorry, I could have turned out my TV. I knew that was gonna happen though. Insta thirsty.
No.
Savagely scared the shit out of me.
Form up on me.
I thought teammate was shooting. That was so scary. Terrified to death. I guess I use painkillers all day now. house until maybe 3 p.m.
There can only be one winner. Let's go.
I think there's a few. Never mind. That was last game. Oh no, there is. That's a glitch. No, no way, Rick. I'm not trying to die right now. So. Not that I don't like. Not that you might not be good.
Man, you got me! Yeah, I did. You're so good at giant, but don't crash though. Just like I thought you won't crash.
Sorry. Yeah, I think I do that a lot to people.
Yeah, that's right. I'm fine with that.
I'm too
Just
used to
gonna-
speaking.
You're used to go. You got me! You just got me!
That was on you though. You jumped out.
Yeah, it was my fault. Are you good at driving though?
Yeah, this probably made you nervous. So I guess it's kind of like.
You did that wrong!
Yeah, dude, those are impossible to see though. That's amazing. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you jumping out?
That was
Okay.
my hand!
Hold up. Stay right there so I don't get seen.
Thank you!
Yeah, you're welcome. There's usually people in these cities.
What is it? What is this stove?
What's
Oh,
up?
it's no smoke grenade.
Smoke.
It's not smoke, it's a smoke grenade.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a smoke. Oh, it's a smoke.
You need to rock it. Just forgot
AKA
number
smoke
three.
grenade. Sorry.
Yeah. We're doing good though. Just like my.
Yeah.
I just jumped off. Again.
Yeah. Just move your exit button.
I'm gonna go on the back. Don't forget that little red bucket. I hope there's something good in here. No, nothing's good.
That's the glitch.
That was my tip to drive.
Don't crash. Don't get us. Don't run directly into people.
One day that up like this.
Keep driving. Keep driving. Keep driving. Keep driving. Keep driving. Keep driving. One guy back there by the warehouses. Oh, actually, and another one at the warehouses.
Watch out!
No way! How did this guy knock me? Oh, I got lagged out. Somali, there's a guy coming up in front to your right and then one behind you.
Marked a location.
I died.
That's what happens for jumping at for driving. GG.
Third grade.
GG. That wasn't too bad.
How did he talk?
GG. That was savagely weird. That little kid totally got us killed instantly, and then I somehow lagged out to die. Like, so savage. Maybe it was just that many shots consecutively that landed that it was just impossible to not get knocked, even if I moved. Forgot to wake up early enough to claim that. Claimed it last night at like 5 in the morning. Or I mean yesterday at like 5 in the morning. That might be why. Oh, clutch. Like when I got like what led to this crate, or not crate, but this box, this spin, is due to the fact that they're sending little kids to me, sorry, little girls, not little girls, sorry, little slaves to me, little girls to me, and they kept sending little kids and whatnot too. And I got super fucking pissed at some of them too. And this is when they started getting sent out to all the other shit slew of garbage and whatnot. And I think this is when they got recycled to me at one point. And I got like super fucking pissed, and something ended up happening during that cycle. And this is like the end state of that cycle. And how they tried running other systems that were similar. And it's just different pedophile groups raping the little kids, wasting my time. They don't pay me. So, you know, that's just that. It's considered rape. In the end, the kids get pillaged of everything they know, or they pillage me of everything I know, and I'm just like, well, fuck, dude, that was intended for me to, like, make money if these kids were my employees, not fucking the other way around. And that's how these pedophiles broke in. They're like, oh, well, he's already got them trained, he's already got a boardroom set up with all of them in his dream states, where I'm the main, where it's, well, if it's my boardroom, I'm the main chair. If it's if it's like a little kid such as Snow's boardroom, I would make her the main chair and me her main, well, me having the, or not, never mind, she's not the main chair, she'd be just the owner, actually, I think is what it was. Oh, no, they are. No, she would be the main chair, and she'd just be getting trained. Oh, yeah, no, never mind, that is what it is. The first one is wrong also. Like, if it's my boardroom, I'm basically like the main, well, actually, in this case, since I'm making all the choices, or since I would be making all the choices, right now it's at a point where there's no choices made or whatever, so the company just keeps going with the regular progress. And all the other cancels that I had basically, well, actually we can cancel those out too, because those are probably going to cancel me, or cause damage to me. Cancel. Huh, they'll probably cancel out the wrong me, is what it is. They probably use my image so often that they use me. But there's a bunch of pedophiles that claim to be me, so I guess that's how that canceling would happen. But either way, I'd basically be the owner, and I'd have the kid, oh, actually, how was it? Oh, no, no, I am the main chair, and then they're the co-chairs, and then when I go into theirs, I make them the main chairs, but since they're technically not operating or controlling anything, they're technically just the owners with the chair with being the main chair oversee. See, it's like, it's a committee, it's like a committee base. I have to figure out how to reword this again. I'm so fucked. I shouldn't have done this when I was so aggroed out. Fucking ruins everything. As to how I was planning on releasing it, and I'm just fucked. That's how they made the stupid ass Haribo gold bears, supposedly. All off of my systems. Well, I mean, not the gold bears, but the commercials, whatever. All pertaining to boardrooms. Kids' boardrooms, my boardrooms, and everything. It's just how they appealed to me. How they still were able to maintain, or allowed to advertise as such, because it was to me. Fucking savage. Whoops, beyond remedial. Couldn't even pick an outfit. I'm so bitter. This is like my default outfit. That's why. No. It still plays. This savage, man. Been kind of wanting to wear this swordsman set. They gave me 2 of them since I never got one of them. Since I never got one, sorry. when they first started like releasing these. I think I got like not the backpack. I got something from the swordsman set. That was dope. I think it was time limited, and that's how it totally threw everything off. And they just had some pedophile roaming around wearing my outfits, in-game outfits. I was wondering why the character models were changing in front of me. Like they were trying to do it at a fast enough refresh rate to where they offset it and they throw in some other character models in between. But some of these pedophiles broke in through this other pedophile due to the fact that I said I was going to put the pedophile into my school. And we brought it again. But I guess that's how I kicked him out for good, without him ever being considered anything. That's how the pedophiles roamed around. Because it's really only not even the Asian guy that was a poster boy. It was just me controlling all of them and pointing out the system. So that's how all these pedophiles roamed around, wasting my time, thinking it'd be a joke. They'd roam around, wasting all my assets, and would rape all of society. They'd be like, "Oh, well, I'm in part of his like company now, so you know, I'm just gonna claim to be him and rape all his stuff." That's just that. So no, I'm perfectly solid. I wonder if that's how these little kids got raped out of all my closets, out of all my outfits. How these pedophiles would roam around, being like, "Oh, well, they're technically on his account, but you know, I'm just gonna go fucking rape everything." By the time I remember, all the pedophiles roamed around with us. I mean, that's how the pedophiles roamed around. Because I had a few issues where the kids weren't getting outfits after, like, even through, like, having to cancel out all their dream states and just doing everything to basically data mine. All these platforms got shut down. They're legal servers. Iconic outfit. Like, what the fuck? Pedophiles are the most disgusting pieces of shit in all of society. Now I see why I'd never pay into this pedophile game ever. Can't wait till they shut it down. Shit is fucking disgusting. It's crazy. The manipulation involved. So heinous. Fucking gross. Gonna mute this. Be right back. Alright, this is some savage remedial BS. But this is how it's going. Savagely. Unfortunately. Totally fell for this chick last night. Totally head over heels. Type reality. Kicked her out the second she fucking totally toyed with my dick. That's all this bitch reminds me of. Supposedly this is how they did it, and this was supposed to be one of my sisters.
Excellent work.
Did.
It's
Yeah.
dirty. Fucking savage. That's hilarious. That's savage. Sorry, forgot I had no outfit anyways. Squatch. But yeah, that's supposedly how they moved all the bitches after me because I thought they were all my sister at one point. So I was like, I don't even know if I should touch this one as I'm like getting ready to completely get as busy as it gets. That dream states are just like nothing but whores, the hottest of the hottest bitches. I was having the best of the best time, and then all of a sudden all the pedophiles broke in, and all this shit happened. They threw off everything, and then fucking game over. I should have just gone for it. I don't know why I didn't push. Nice. I don't even have to leave the city yet. I'll just stick around and fight for a bit if I want. This guy definitely inside that building. That's hilarious. Everyone's going shirtless. Oh man. Sorry, just joking. Scrub ass bitch. Just because I got no fucking heels. Oh, there's a guy even right here. Holy shit. All the highlights were here. Holy shit. It totally did. All because I shot out that story. But yeah, legitimately, alright, so anytime I'd be nervous that a chick is usually that they're using like my sister's body or anything like that in my dream states. After they started getting to their jokes and being fucking stupid ass fucking pedophile fucking whores, all because I didn't like fat bitches or like actually not even that, never mind, that's a lie. I just segregated all the bitches until I fucked the hot chicks that I wanted to fuck. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are, dude. That's just me. That's just how I'm always gonna be. I'm always gonna be prioritizing everything, being logical, being smart instead of a dumb stupid bitch about everything. So they all started teaming up against me. All these companies, major people, everyone, just because I was like legitimately getting into the hottest chicks ever. I mean, the only reason that pedophile bitch Ariana Grande became anything was because I fucking fucked her who knows how many times in my dream states, thinking she was the hottest thing in the fucking world. I was like, oh man, she's got like the prettiest fucking little body, hottest little butt, and I'm totally into petite chicks. It's like, they got perfect small tits, and all I really got to worry about is just perfect fucking butt. It's like, hottest fucking fat body as possible. So I was totally into that. Totally against this chick. And I was totally with her like all the time. But yeah. Totally thought Ariana Grande was just that much hotter. And the other bitch never regurgitated anything, so I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna be toyed around. I don't like being toyed around in my dream state's head in which way, shape, and form, so you know, get the fuck off of me. That's that. I got fucking pissed because I was really into this chick and they totally threw me in for like a nightmare loop of a fucking situation. Like I got so mad. Like, not even mad, I just was like over it instantly. Because that's just the type of person I am. Thought that chick was hot too as everything was happening. And as I'm being told now, supposedly she got fucked by a bunch of pedophiles. That's how she became famous. And the other pedophile bitch did too. She tried to become famous. Supposedly due to those comments. Oh, there we go. That's what his fuck was. Couldn't figure out where he went. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, get fucking clawed, bitch. Push to this person real quick. Sublimate ammo. I knew she ran out. Bald. It's probably right here. I didn't even see him until I was looking for the other guy on the hillside. That was clutch. That was too clutch to just like savage. Oh, let's see. Two bots running or something. Someone's spamming bots. That's crazy. Maybe they're trying to force us. Trying to ruin anyone. If I ruin someone, you never hear of it. So I just do it to protect them from anyone that's ruining them currently. So, any of these fucking pedophiles breaking and entering into these groups that are protected, or I mean every person's protected technically, in technicality due to these systems. But like once this shit falls apart, that's when you'll seriously see me rage out. And even double wreck people more than what I already do. I never knew that pedophile bitch got being famous. That's crazy. Oh, what? Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, totally staged. I figured off of this other chat going fucking berserk and shit, it was also throwing it off, and then it started hitting this game, or this device, so I was like, what? He must be hacking my shit. It makes sense. They were trying to throw off like offset timing values due to the fact that they had me tied into other computer systems in one way or another, probably. It's the most logical way I could see it, figure, or they have me, like my heartbeat, basically tied into systems, so they have it based off of the same timing values. So they're using that now at a well, I mean they've always used it at a competitive level, but now they're using it at an inter-country competitive level, opposed to country to country. That's crazy. I'm getting plagiarized that heavily. Savage fucking remedialities. Savage remedialities. God damn, I knew this chick was hot. Oh, never mind, she's cute. Never mind, she looked hot in that picture. I knew this chick was something to be looking at. I really wanted to marry Taylor Swift. That's the main chick I was going for. Now that she's married, I guess that's the word for it. I mean, I really wanted to get, like, busy with her for a few years. But they call it marriage nowadays. Yeah, when they just cover up what the whore does in the background with, like, a certain set of pedophiles through one pedophile group. It's what Mormonism used to do. It'd be like, I asked my wife. Oh, I mean, like, my fucking wife. My technical current fucking wife. Yeah, I usually pass her around to this guy afterwards, and then he passes me his wife. And then I think I get, like, that guy's wife after that wife, just to throw off the sequence so no one knows it. Oh, it's motherfucking duos. Hate to ditch on a person. Man, that's fucking lame. That's how these pedophile bitches do it. What's that other one that I wanted to really... What's that one little Mormon pedophile bitch? I mean, sorry, little Mormon bitch. What the fuck's her name? She was so fucking hot. Most, like, amazing body ever. She got married to her, like, pedophile structure. I would have kept those for life. I would have kept those for life. I would keep those for life. Oh no, that was squad. They just left. The hell? That's crazy.